All right, let's get to it. How do we find key levels? On the left, we have a downtrend. On the right, we have an uptrend. Okay, so let's focus on the left for right now. When we are on a downtrend, we are focusing on the swing lows and the swing lows only. Okay, so as it breaks structure, as number two go past number one, we are going to want to draw a box around the swing low of number one and drag it across. As number three is pulling up to that area, we're going to look for trades. We're looking for trades up in this area. We're looking for trades up in this area. I'm going to talk about entries and candlestick patterns and price action in the next couple of videos as far as what we're looking for when we get to this point. But the main point of this video is to spot the key levels that we're looking for. We understand that professional traders trade at key levels and key levels only, so we just need to get accurate with the levels. The main strategy is to get the levels correct so we can go in the correct direction. So we have to master finding the levels first of all. You have to master that to even get good at this system. So on the downtrend, I'm gonna say it again. On the downtrend, we're only looking at swing lows. We are not looking at swing highs on a downtrend. We're not looking at this to draw a box over here. We're not looking at this to draw a box over here. We're looking at swing low number one and number three. So for example, say if number five come back up to here, we're looking for what? Sales, because it's back in a key area. So let's go to an uptrend. Let's scoot right on over. So on an uptrend, we're only looking at swing highs as far as key areas. We're not looking at number two or number four to draw a box at. We're only looking at swing highs. The circle area is the swing highs, okay? That is a swing high. So just like I did it previously, if number five come back to this area, we're looking for what? Buys, because this is an uptrend, okay? These two illustrations right here is trending markets. For downtrend, we're looking at swing lows to looking so when it gets back to that area, we're looking for it to bounce from that. Same for this swing low. If it come back, we're looking for it to bounce from that to go in the downtrend. Uptrend, looking at swing highs only for it to come back and bounce. Now that's what we have as far as a trending market. Now what about if it's ranging? The ranges, we can trade both ways, okay? We can trade both ways. So if it get to the top of the range, we can take a sell. If it get to the bottom of the range, we can take a buy, okay? Again, we do look for certain candlestick patterns in these areas, but we can trade this. I'm going to explain exactly how I trade ranges in the future videos and what type of risk reward I look for. But this is the illustration. It's very common sense, but we only trade ranges at the extremes. We do not focus on the range up in here or up in here or even up in here. We do not focus on that. We only trade it at the edges, at the tips, you know. So let's go through some setups that I have drawn out on the charts so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So the market was ranging a little bit. It was going up and down, kind of consolidating. It broke. As it broke, the market pulled back up to the zone, right? It pulled back to this these swing lows. Now let me delete this so I can show you exactly how I draw my my zones. I draw at the edge of the body of the candle to the lowest wick. So from right here to right there and drag it across in the future. That's exactly how I do my zones. So it broke, came back. We're looking for sales up in this area, and we take the trade. Okay. But we only look for it to come back once it breaks structure. So you see how this black candle broke below these lows is creating a new low. So we're just going with the trend. Break and retest. That's all this is. Break, retest. Boom. Okay. Consolidating area, broke above, came back to that zone. What are we looking for? We're looking for buys. As it break above this candle, we get in for the buy, stop loss under here. I'm going to show all the entries and everything, so don't even worry about it. I just want y'all to accurately place y'all zones correctly so y'all can be prepared. So, like I said, when we're on a downtrend, we're looking for swing lows, right? This is a downtrend. Now, we're on an uptrend, we're looking for swing highs. Swing highs is going to be at the top of candlesticks. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be at the top of the wick. It's not going to be, oh, where's my arrow? It's not going to be these wicks. It's going to be the top of the candle. So it's going to be up here, not down here, up here. So that's where we'll draw our box from, and then you see how it came back to shoot up. Let's go to some more examples. All right, so this is a ranging market, okay? This is a ranging market. So again, we only trade at the extreme. So once this candlestick, this is a rejection candlestick, this is a doji, we'll be getting in for a sell once it breaks below this candle. And then right here, once it starts rejecting this zone, because this is a key area because it's ranging and this is an extreme, we take the buy. Do we trade these areas? No. Do we trade this area? No. Do we trade down here? Yes, we do. Do we trade up here? Yes, we do. Do we trade down here? Yes, we do. Okay. So like I said before, we only trade the extremes. The extremes. We don't trade the middle of the range. We trade the edge. Okay. So this is just a nice example of ranges. Let's keep going. So let me take this off so y'all can understand exactly what happened in this situation. So it's dropping. What are we in? What market is this? This is a downtrend, okay? As it pulled back, this area is a swing low. That blue candle, when it pulled up, that's a swing low. What did it do? It broke below, okay? It broke structure going to the downside. So we're still on a downtrend. When it broke below, we draw our box exactly how it is. From the edge of the body to the wick. We drag it across. The next candles come back into the zone. We have a bunch of rejection candles to sell. So we'll be getting into this sell right here. Okay. All our trades is on the 5-minute chart. Okay. Our entry time frame is the 5-minute chart. Okay. We're not looking at the 1 minute. We're not looking at the 15, 30 minute. No. The entry time frame is the 5-minute chart. I'm gonna explain the higher time frame analysis, but this will be the entry time frame. It's the 5-minute chart. Okay, so as this break structure, because again, let's take this off. So we're done with this setup, but here go another pullback. It pulled back. Honestly, all we need is one candle for it to be considered a pullback or a swing low. All we need is one candle. So we have this blue candle as a pullback, and then it breaks again. So as it breaks again, this can be a swing low for it to come back up. Now, when it came back up, did it reach there? No. But if we look left, we have another swing low over here. So this is how it goes. You have to be flexible as to where it will pull back to. Okay. You're going to have options when it comes to pulling back to a certain area. It might not pull back to over here, but it might pull back over here. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be ready for whichever the market decides to pull back to. So in this situation, it pulled back to this swing low, but it didn't come all the way up here. So this was the better option in this situation. So definitely be flexible in the market when you're waiting for it to pull back to a certain area. Okay, you have to look at different options, not just this one. Let's go to the next setup. Okay, so we're on a downtrend. It broke structure, and then we draw from the edge of the body of the candle to the wick. We're dragging across. It comes back into the zone. we'll be entering a sell right there. Stop loss up here. We take it down. It's that simple. This is the more simple trades, the more very not complex at all, but it definitely does get complicated when we start talking about smart money. But let's go through another setup. So you're noticing that when it's on a downtrend, we're only looking at swing lows, like I said in the illustration, and when it's on an uptrend, we're only looking for when it's on an uptrend, we're only looking for swing highs. Here go another setup. And most people won't even see it because they won't even consider this a pullback. When the market do one little candle like this is a pullback, okay? It came up, then shot back down. I'm going to draw a box right here, okay? From just off of this baby pullback. Yes, this is a pullback. This is a swing low. A lot of people will not even look at that and be like, okay, that's just one candle. No, that's a pullback. So as it drops and comes back into that zone, I'm going to be looking to get in once it breaks below this black candle. So I'll be entering for a sell. Stop loss up here. Quick little 1-to-1, or you want to hold it, however you want to do it. But one candlestick can be a pullback, okay? I'm going to make another video on key levels just so we got to get good at this. This is the main, how can I say this? The main thing that's going to make you more accurate in the market is getting your levels right. Like that has to be your priority, okay? We're going to get into supply and demand, but definitely you got to mark up your zones perfectly, you know? I know I have one more. Or I can find one myself. Okay, I guess I don't have one. Okay, here go one right here. So we're on a downtrend. It breaks. As it breaks, we look for the swing lows. Where's the swing lows? Right here. We got the edge of the body and then the wick. So we go from right here to right there. As it comes back into the zone, we'll be entering the sell, and we drew our box at the swing lows. I want to see one more example of the swing highs, and then I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video. Yeah, this EU been dropping for a while. Okay, right here, perfect. Okay, so it broke structure, right? It comes back. You should have this already marked up. As it comes back, and it starts breaking above, get a quick 1-to-1. This looked like it went against you, but this is definitely how you're supposed to do it. It break above, and then you'll take the buy as it break above candles once it comes back to that zone. So let's get into the part 2 of key levels. It's more than just swing lows and swing highs, but let's get to it.